Jacob. 0-0 draw here at Peterborough Sports. Difficult pitch, difficult place to come to, but we end 2025 with a point and a clean sheet. You could be glass half full, glass half empty, depending on how you
Yeah,
see it. What are you feeling right now?
I think there's definitely positives to take from this today. You're coming away from home, you're not conceding a goal, you're not losing the game. So we'll take the point, we'll move on. Obviously, we've had our chances today. We could have come away with all three. But you know what? Not conceding a goal, putting in a good performance like that, having chances, doing all the right things, putting in effort. There's loads of positives to take away from it and something we can build on.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, as the old phrase goes, if you can't win it, just don't lose it. And you know, you're probably not looking at the table at the moment, but the table is like a little bit of a pack at the bottom,
Yeah.
and staying in that pack is quite important. And we've, losing that would have been catastrophic.
Mm.
But in a way, we're probably the more frustrated of the two after that.
Yeah, of course. I mean, we've got aspirations to start climbing back up the table as soon as possible. So obviously, we want to win today, and we came in hoping to win, but it wasn't to be, and we still put in a good performance. It was tough conditions, Tuesday night on a tough pitch. You got to do what you have to do sometimes, and I thought we did that. I think everyone stood up and was counted, and you know what, performances like that, they don't go missing near the end of the season when we're looking back, going, well, how did we stay up? What points were important? Things, nights like tonight, making sure we don't lose is very important.
In hindsight, we didn't actually look like conceding. I mean, there's been a few really good blocks from one of you. I think one from yourself, and I didn't quite see the other one at the other end. But some good. Apart from that, we were rarely troubled, and to come away with a clean sheet, you must be, quite happy with.
Yeah, of course, of course. I mean, us defenders, we pride ourselves on not conceding goals. I mean, for us, it's massive, and it's a base to build off. If we don't concede a goal, we give ourselves the best chance to go and win a game. Unfortunately, we weren't able to quite get that across the line today. But you know what? Again, we had to stand up and be counted, and that was every single player across the pitch. Put in a serious shift today, and we'll get back to the drawing board, and we'll go again, focus towards Saturday.
Yeah, and you say there about crossing the line and standing to be counted. You stood up to be counted because you stopped the ball crossing the line. Talk us through that because it looked very scrappy.
Oh, there were a few occasions actually. I mean, I think obviously the pitch plays a part in that as well, where the ball's pinballing around, bobbling, all sorts. But I think just in those moments, you just got to make yourself big, get your timing right, and not dive in on certain occasions, but also putting your body on the line. And I think every single player at some point today put their body on the line, whether it was in the middle of the pitch or in front of the goal line or even up at the top of the pitch, just to give ourselves some respite.
Yeah, even when we were a little bit frustrated because we didn't have the ball, much of the ball in the second half, we worked tremendously hard. And we go again on against Radcliffe on Saturday. It's going to be a tough one. Radcliffe are up there battling for promotion, but we'll go there full of spirits. And if we can put a little bit of a run together, like we have been, we've been turning those defeats, we've been getting into draws, if you like, and hopefully we can get them draws into wins.
Yeah, of course. I mean, against Merthyr, I would say that wasn't our best performance, and we've corrected that today. And I think moments like that we'll try and cut out those little blips. But for the most part, the last few weeks have been positive, and we've been building. That's all we want to do. We want to keep building, and we want to just keep progressing, keep getting more points on the board, and see what we can do.
Jacob, thanks very much for your time.
Thank you.